Guys, what's going on and welcome to a brand new video. In this video today, it's my preview for the Leeds United versus Watford game. As we know, Watford will probably play a low block against us, and so many Leeds fans I've heard saying, we're going to lose because it's a low block. I am on the other case of thinking we're going to win, and I hate the people saying, oh, we can't beat a low block, we can't pass a low block. We played 2 low blocks this season, 2 games, you know? You can't just compare those 2 games and say, well, every time we play a low block, we're going to lose, because that's just not the case. You know, going into this game, we can look at our last 6 meetings, as we always do. Not good for us at this stage. This one's not good for us. So we won 2 out of the last 6 with 0 draws and Watford winning 4 out of the last 6. We'll go through the scores. The last time we played them, though, our last game was a 3-0 win against them. We beat them 3-0, of course, in the Premier League. That was that game. Before then, we won 1-0. We lost 1-0. We lost 3-2. We lost 4-1 with us getting 2 red cards in that game all the way back in 2014, God. I haven't played them that many times recently, you know. And then before then was a 3-0 loss. So, but recently, in our last 2 meetings, which were both in the Premier League, we won 1-0 and we won 3-0. So our last 2 meetings, we beat them, is what it means, basically, which is good, you know. That gives us confidence. Our last 2 meetings, we beat them, you know. They weren't that good in that season, so, you know. Let's go through who I think will line up. Of course, Meslier in goal. Stills made 0 mistakes. Kept another clean sheet. That's 3 clean sheets in a row for him and the defenders. Congratulations to Meslier for actually giving 3 clean sheets in a row, you know. Defense, of course, there's no one else to put in. I'll still keep Luke Ayling at right back. People may not be happy. I thought he wasn't bad. I thought he actually had a decent game. But people were saying that he played bad in our last game. I was about to say last week, but it was in the middle of the week. It was legit like a couple of days ago. People said he played bad. Don't think he played bad. I think he played all right. Of course, we're going to have Strelk and, of course, no Rodon. No Rodon due to the 2 yellow cards. So I would play Strelk and Cooper. Cooper just because he's his leadership, which we need in the team. You know, getting the captain back in the team might be good for us. And I think, you know, he gets a lot of... People give him a lot of shit, like... But I think he's a good player, and I think he'll start next to Strelk. Then, of course, at left back, I would start... who would I start at left back? There's a couple... Like, you could go Shackleton, you know, but I think Sam Byram will play left back. Because when he came on, he was good. When he came on, he was good. Like, when he... No, he did. He started. Did he start? Oh, I'm so low. I don't remember. When he did play, I remember he played pretty well. He played really well. It was almost like he hasn't been out with an injury. It's almost like he never got out with an injury. But yeah, of course in the double pivot, sorry guys, of course in the double pivot, I'm going to go Ampadu and Gray. We might see Gruev instead of Gray or Kamara, but I think Ampadu and Gray both should start just due to the fact they've done nothing wrong. They've both played well together. And if they're not making mistakes and playing well together, you just don't drop them. But I could see us bringing in Gruev instead of Gray. Or Kamara for his he's more attacking, a more attacking option. Of course, on the left, I'm going to go Somerville will start on the left. Pirro will start down the middle, I think. I want him to play at striker, but I think they'll put Rutter up front and Pirro in behind. So Rutter's going to be up front. And then on the right, I'm going to have... I think Dan James might start again. People may not like that. I mean... What other options do we have? I'm trying to think off the top of my head right now. I actually don't know what other options we have. I can't remember. Because we got Somerville. Nonto's injured now, so that's not great. Oh, we got Anthony. I think Anthony actually... I want Anthony to start, but I have a feeling that Fark may start Dan James. But for me, Dan James is an impact player. You bring him off the bench and he'll do a job. You know, he'll play well off the bench. But starting doesn't really show much at the time. But off the bench, he's always like he's like an impact player that we need off the bench. And I don't think he should start, but Fark might start him. We got some great news, of course, that Stuart Dallas is back in training. You know, I thought I'd tell you guys that. You guys would know, but I thought I would give my thoughts on that. I'm happy. I'm so happy for him. I'm happy that he's back in training. If a lot of players that get an injury like that will never play football again after that, but what a player. He's still on a long recovery. He still has a while to be back, of course, but I'm happy that he's back in training, and that's the first step for him getting back. So, yeah, what do I think will happen in this game? I think Leeds United will actually win this game, and I think we're going to win with the score of 3-0. I'm playing a low block, but I think we're going to win 3-0 and keep our 4th clean sheet in the row. Do you want me to go through goals? Who do I think is going to score? Somerville will score, in my opinion. Pirro will score, and Dan James will score. off the bench. If you guys have a video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below your score predictions. And I'll catch you in the next time.